Okay, so I want us to trade that is over 2 with our 4 recovery by the use of the virtual hook. And how do you go about it? Just click select bot and we'll actually use advanced virtual monitor. Just click load and the setup is very simple. So just go to global shared virtual hook. We're gonna adjust this to something like 2, collapse that option, select stop trading. I'm gonna adjust these to 4. Then this is supposed to be consecutive losses. Collapse the option, target profit and stop loss guard. I'm gonna be doing that is my target profits. You can do like 350 USD. I can increase the stop loss. The reason why I have increased the stop loss is because I'm using the stop trading option as my stop loss. So already now we are done with the global shared option. We are actually working with the 2 virtual losses. Then now let's go to market 1. Just go to volatilities. You can change this to a different volatility like 25 1s, then cancel the default. Okay, you don't have to always work with the volatility I'm using because that's what everyone will use, and things might not work out because everyone, that's what they are doing. So then go to trade definitions. You can actually see this one is over 2. Let's go to the risk manager, set up our stake. So I'll be doing a stake of $100. Then material, I'll be using a material factor of 2. Collapse the risk manager. Then collapse market 1. Then let's go to market 2. Market volatilities, we make sure it's the same as market 1. So I will say 25 1s, cancel the default volatility, collapse that option. Then go straight to the risk manager. Then this one we're gonna set the same stake, although you may decide to use a different stake, market 1 and market 2 to have different stake, but personally I'll work with $100, the same stake. And you can actually see I'm done with market 2. So if you go to the market switcher, you can actually see we are trading market 1. After loss we switch to market 2. Once we make a win, once we recover, we switch back to market 1. So we are using market 2 for recovery. Okay, so now you need to start the trade. To start the trade, you actually use this button. So just click start. So after 2 consecutive virtual losses, the robot switches to lead, executes a trade, and you can actually see our first trade has already taken place. That's 1, 2, switch, boom, win. So let's see if we'll get the promised land. 2 consecutive virtual loss, then the robot switches to lean. Okay, and executes a trade on over 2. In case you make a loss, the robot will switch to over 4 to make a recovery. Ndio hiyo, switch, win, boom. 2 consecutive virtual losses, ndio hizo. Loss over 4 now, ndio hiyo, win. 2 consecutive virtual losses, then execute a trade on over 2. Those are 2. Another win. 2 consecutive virtual losses. So the virtual hook helps us distribute the losses to a virtual account. As you can see, we almost have the journey. So the virtual hook will help you distribute the losses to a virtual account. So it's like making entries like manual automatically, because this robot makes entry for each and every trade. So we wait for 2 consecutive virtual losses, then execute a trade on over 2. And you can actually see so far so good. The performance is amazing. We're almost now heading to a profit of $300. We need like 2 more straight wins, then we hit our TP. It's actually very simple. Then as you trade, make sure you have the best internet speed, because that can also downplay you. So far so good. So we are at a profit of $280. where the virtual losses are not there. I think the market is so much on that is over, because you can actually see we are not getting those consecutive virtual two consecutive virtual losses. It's a bit of time, so let's wait and hit like $300, then we can pause at that point, because you can see the market, it's like the market is trading that is over 2. That's why you don't see like the virtual losses. You can also use the virtual hook to actually do the analysis and tests and see how the market is doing. I'll actually do videos and show you how you can actually use the virtual hook to test the markets and see how the market can actually perform, and that will actually help you to actually make an entry, and you can actually see the performance. You have already done $384, taken 13 trades, 9 wins, 4 losses, and you can actually see the maximum consecutive losses we took was just 1. Yeah, performance is really amazing. 2 consecutive, 1, 2. These are virtual trades. Then you switch to real, we hit on a loss, then instant recovery. So I would prefer you work with, when it comes to the virtual hook, you can work with 2 virtual losses. Na mambo ikuwe best. You can also try 3 and see how it actually performs. But for me, I would use 2. You can actually see the kind of results that we actually got. And to actually set up this robot, you just need to click the virtual hook, set up 2 there, collapse that option, go to stop trading, set up your stop loss here. Of course, the maximum consecutive losses you can take. Personally, I was doing 4. Then collapse that option. Then you have target profit and stop loss guard. Set up your TP there and stop loss. Yeah. Then collapse there. Then let's collapse the global shared option. Then let's go to market 1. Set up your volatility there. Then trade definitions. Of course, we are trading over 2. The risk manager, this one, set up your stake and the martingale. Strategy logic, this one we are not using it at the moment, so collapse there. Then go to market 2. Make sure the volatilities are the same with the market 1. Then risk manager, set up your stake here now. Then you start your execution. Very simple, and you'll be in a position to actually get this kind of results. To backtest the strategy, all you need to do is just visit elitetraders.co.ke. You can actually see it just right here. Yeah, so that's all, man. Goodbye.